What's up? Hey. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna say in this video, but I do know the topic that I want to talk about. And the topic that I want to talk about is why young men need danger and competition in their life if they're gonna redeem themselves. My generation, I am 20 years old. I am Generation Z. I was born in 2001. Dude, there's never been a fucking weaker generation of men on this planet than this generation right now. The amount of guys that I know, and I know I'm talking with my bacon here. Maybe if you eat more meat, you would be a stronger man. Don't be a vegan. No, I'm just kidding. I don't got nothing against you vegans. I just don't got the discipline for that. No, I'm playing. But when I look around at other guys my age, I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of acquaintances, but I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of people close to me that I associate with, that I consider like that, especially friends that are young men, because I will not put myself around. I am not kidding. 95%, maybe 90% realistically of young men my age for any extended period of time. And the reason being is because it's been psychologically proven that who you surround yourself with, you become. The messages that you allow into your conscious mind, the music you listen to, the videos you watch, the people you listen to, the opinions you accept, they construct your subconscious belief system, the paradigm from which you operate. And so, because of the fact that so many young men are weak in my generation, I will not put myself around them. I find myself associating with and relating more to guys that are older, business owners, martial artists, pro fighters that I work out with, older guys. And that's because I resonate more with their generation. And so I want to talk about why young men in today's times need, not should, but need competition and danger in order to break this mold of complacency and femininity that they hold. So there's honestly a few things that competition does. Competition, well, let me start it off by saying this. Do you think you would be more motivated to sprint if you had $1 million at the end of a race, or if you had a bear chasing you? On one end, you know that you're gonna get $1 million if you win. You're gonna get this thing. You're going to achieve this thing. On the other end, you know that there is danger. You know that if you don't run from this bear, you're going to die a very painful death. You're gonna get mauled. You're gonna get ripped to pieces. You're gonna get thrown around. What do you think is gonna make you run faster? Chasing after something or running away from something? I know for me personally, running away from something, running away from danger, running away from something like that motivates me way more, because there's something absolutely horrendous that I'm trying to escape. And so young men in general need danger. And in my generation, the reason that they're so complacent is because they have no danger. We're a victim of our own success in America today. We are a victim of our own success in America today. There's no danger. Think about the Great Depression. Think about the Great Generation. Think about the people who had to combat Nazis, fascism, the Holocaust, the young men that had to go to World War in order to destroy evil. Those men had something dangerous to fight against. They had to protect their families. They had to protect the people in their country. They had to protect freedom. They had danger to fight against. My generation, Generation Z, has forgotten what real danger is. In today's generation, your danger is your pronouns being misgendered. Your danger is being oppressed because of arbitrary factors. Your danger is nothing compared to danger. Real danger. The danger of this generation is nothing compared to real danger. And so you have to create your own danger. I know for me, my danger is, for example, my parents bought a new house. It's $500,000. They have a mortgage payment for 30 years. Do you really want your parents to have to pay a mortgage for 30 years to be a slave to a loan? Do you really want to have to be on your hospital bed dying, knowing that you could have done more to free the people that have given to you? Do you want to live that life of saying, God, if I had only done more on your deathbed, if I had only contributed more to the people that have given to me, that have loved me, that have provided for me, they could have lived a freer life. They deserved to live a freer life. I could have done more. But I gave up. I decided to be complacent because life was comfortable. I was being provided for. I was being given to. I was having fun, engaging in empty pleasure. Do you really want that to be the life that you live? Really? Do you want that to be the life that you live as a young man? Or do you want to be able to say, I stood tall, I faced danger, I went out and made my own way, I conquered my demons, I beat every single weak aspect of myself and disciplined myself rigorously in order to find the best version of myself so that the people around me could benefit from it and that I could leave a positive impact on the world? Do you really want to live that weak version of yourself? Do you want to die knowing that you could have done more? So that's the danger piece of it. Young men need danger. They need to find that danger. And I find danger in knowing that if I don't live up to that best version of myself, I am fucked in my own mind, because when I'm old and I'm in a nursing home and I have nothing to do but sit there all day, I don't want my last hours to be spent knowing, not thinking, but knowing that I could have done more and that I was not everything that I could be. And the other part of it is competition. Do you see this black eye? I don't know if you can see it really that well. Do you see this black eye? That's from competition. That was from my first amateur, well, not really amateur fight, but my first competitive fight, in-house smoker of my MMA academy that I participated in last night. Did very well. But this black eye right here, this competition that this came from, made me a better man. It made me a more useful man. It made me a higher version of myself. It made me a more pure version of myself. You need competition as a young man. You need to go out and find something that you can compete in against other people to be better. A lot of people in today's society that is so sensitive and so soft, because like I said, we're a victim of our own success in America. We like to say, oh, I'm not better than anybody. Bullshit! In the world of business, of fighting, in this situation here for me, of war, of anything when it comes to power. Because power, the battle for power is a real struggle in this world, and whether you like it or not, that's the truth. When it comes down to it, competition and trying to be better than the other people who want the same thing as you is an absolute necessity, non-negotiable, bar none. You need an element in your life of competition. It's plain and simple. If you have nothing in your life that you know that, hey, if I don't go and practice, like for me, it is MMA. For me, it is MMA. And my marketing agency, Renaissance Resurrection, Inc. And my content as well. I want to make the best content for helping people and for my marketing stuff and for my cybersecurity stuff. If there's no aspect of competition in your life, you're screwed, dude. If you're not holding yourself to any standard, if you don't have any risk of being humiliated by another person who has outworked you, you're fucked. In life, there are people who want to take what you have. There are people who have the same goals as you. And sometimes they are working just as hard as you're working. Sometimes they're putting in just as much hours, just as much blood, just as much sweat, just as much tears, just as much sacrifice as you are, if not more, for the same exact goal that you have. And if you do not at least meet or exceed what they're putting in, you are going to lose and they're going to have what you want, and you will be sitting there with regret and suffering because you aren't living up to what you thought you were going to be or what you wanted to be. So young men in today's generation, find something to compete in and find some danger, find some risks to take in today's world of politically correct, soft bullshit. Until next time, guys, this is Seth, Renaissance Resurrection. I am out.